So one of the major issues in dealing with student work on Google Drive is the fact that it becomes so unwieldy because there's so much sharing of documents and moving of documents from one student to another student or between a student and a teacher that it becomes very hard to manage. The team that I work on has come up with an answer for that management of student documents. And basically what we're going to do is we are going to treat student documents exactly like we would treat our own documents. Now, this is my English homepage. On this page, what you're going to see is just a link of many different Google documents to one main Google document that I've labeled as my homepage. So if I click on the homework page, it's going to take us to another document that looks exactly like this one because it's a Google document that it's just linked to this page. The same thing with the outside reading or the citation page or any of the several different pages that I'll have listed on my website throughout the course of the year. If a student asks me for a resource, if they need information from something that I've provided already in class, or if they need information about a project that we're working on, oftentimes what I'll do is I will refer them to my homepage because that's where all the project information is. What I'm asking students to do now is provide me with that same type of resource about their work on a document. So during the first week of school, one of the things that we'll do is we'll ask students to create a new document and label it as their homepage. So they'll create a new document, and what we will ask them to do is insert tables onto that document. And what I like to do is I like to have them create a 1x2 table, and then immediately under that create a 4x4 table. This will serve as their homepage. They're going to label it their homepage. And then they're going to give us some information about themselves. Once they've done that, all of their work will become hyperlinked documents within the course of this larger table. Once this homepage document is set up, students can add all of their work right to this page, and teachers can access only this page in order to get to their documents. So an English teacher can get their English essay right off of this document, as well as a social studies teacher might get homework assignments, or a math, science, or foreign language teacher can ask students to link any Google document directly to this page. Students will then be able to list and then link all of their assignments directly to the document. So a student whose English essay is due at the end of the week can label their assignment, highlight it, and then insert a link to which teacher, when they get to the home page, will be able to immediately link to that document. Eventually, this document could look just like this. This student has got information about herself, she's got a quote that she believes represents her, and she's got links to every piece of information that one of her teachers or any of her teachers might need to access over the course of the year. So each of these projects, as we click on these titles, will link to different online documents that this student has produced. Now, once students are in the habit of putting all of their work on their own homepage, they get to use their homepage in the same way that we would use ours. They can direct teachers directly to their page in order to find homework, and teachers can use that link alone in order to access all of a student's work. Once each student has set up one of these forms, what I ask them to do is I ask them to complete a submit form. This submit form is a Google form, and it's set up so that I can then access all of my students' work in every class period right on the same document. Students find this form, they fill out their last and their first name, they fill out their class period, and they paste the link to their website as well as their school-issued email address. From there, I get a form that I can organize in whatever way I need to in order to get students' work and have access to all of their websites right in the same spot. So when I organize this by English class period and last name, I have an alphabetical list of each student in every one of my classes. This gives me the opportunity to use this one link as the way that I can access student work directly on their homepage. This project has worked great for our team because it gives students the opportunity to develop a year-long portfolio. It gives them the opportunity to reflect on a lot of their work in one space over the course of an entire year, and it also introduces the concepts of web design. If you liked this video or if you have questions, please feel free to contact me at fadamo@niskischools.org. Or you can visit our team homepage at team81.org to see some of the things that our students are currently working on. Also, visit frankpadamo.org if you want to see more videos like this or to see some other online resources.